Morning, Pete here. How are we all doing? Thank you, and thanks so much for watching and joining the channel. We're actually out on Betty. It's the first time I've been out on her for a few weeks now, and the sun was shining this morning, the skies were blue, so I thought, yeah, let's get out for a run, get in the right gear, Peter, and we'll get going. So we just come out from St Austell through a place called Roach, and then we just come into St Columb, and we're going to head down through St Columb and out towards the coast near Mawgan Porth and that way. I'm not sure what the sound quality will be like today. We'll have to see how it goes because it's very, very windy. But yeah, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it'll be alright. Just out of a different area. Don't normally come out this way much for a little ride, so just Friday morning. I'm working this evening, so I thought I'd have a little ride out. There's an old air base out this way, St Eval. Nothing much left of it now. It was a Second World War base. Also, there's a lovely little church out that way, so I might stop and have a look at them as well. Probably drop through Mawgan Porth. Betty's sounding lovely, so she always turns a few heads. The roads are not too bad. I mean, they're still a bit damp in places, but they're not too bad. Nice house there on the hill. Some people say St Columb's a bit run down, but that's alright, it doesn't look too bad to me. Like any of these places these days, they're all small towns, a little bit run down, I think. There's not many places that are thriving market towns, unless they've just changed their outlook. But like I say, it's not too bad. It's a bit of a chill in the air. It's not too cold. Yeah. Well, I haven't got heated grips on Betty, and I've only got me. Well, they are insulated gloves, but my hands are not cold. I've got my over trousers on. Well, the trousers, just because you can never trust the weather. But at the moment we've got blue skies, and that's the main thing. Now then, which way should we go? This way, I think. I see on, because I've got Himalayan, I sit on I'll go on a few Facebook pages, all the hype about the new 450. I've seen a lot of the motor vloggers have all been to the National Exhibition, the motorcycle show, and all looking at the older Himalayan 450. Looks a nice bike actually. Must admit, but no, I'm not going to replace my Himalayan, that's a sure fact. So if I do decide to get one in a few years time, I won't get one straight away. I'll wait to see the prices of them. At the moment I've got no need for it, so there we go. I'll make do what I've got, I think. Lovely windows on that building there. I've never been along this roaming bike, not in this direction anyway. I think there's a Wiltshire man I follow and on YouTube as well, Sandy, and he says you get on a motorcycle you get a lot of different perspective when you do in a car, and also when you, same as cycling and walking. And I do cycling and walking, and obviously drive a car as well. So, and I must admit, as you sort of come down, you obviously on a bike you get to see a lot more, and on a push bike you even get to see even more, and walking you even get to see more still, I guess. It's just the way it is, really. Lovely little lanes out here. I mean, they're relatively quiet, to be honest with you. He says he comes around the corner, goes, nearly gets head on with the RAC van. I don't think he saw me to the last minute, you know, because he actually swerved. That'd be handy, wouldn't it? If I had an accident with him and I had to get recovery out because I'm in the RAC. That'd be an interesting conversation, wouldn't it? Well, I don't suppose I'll be getting out on Betty very often this winter. As I say, I've got the Himalayan. I'm at a dilemma what to do with the BMW as well. It sort of needs more work doing. I found a few other things wrong with it that I need to sort out. One of them being the manifold studs are so corroded and rusted. One of them's blowing a bit as well. I don't know. It could be sort of a major to try and get them out, the studs out and replace them. Could be a big job, that could be. I might have to strip the engine down. But I mean, I'm not against that. I mean, I might do it anyway. I don't know. I just don't know if it's warrants doing it on that bike. They're never going to be worth a lot of money or anything. So I might do it as a project, just something to do. Or I might. What I was originally going to do was have a look at it, because I bought it as a non-runner. I've got it all running now. I would sell it as it is. So if anyone wants a cheap BMW, you could buy that off me for. Any of my subscribers want that, they can have it for 500 quid. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I could breaking it for parts, I'd get more than that, I think. I think the wheels and tyres are worth 200 quid on it, because the tyres are brand new. I just never seem to get enough time. I know I'm sort of semi-retired, but I just don't get time. I'm bloody so busy. If the weather's kind to me next weekend, not this coming weekend, next weekend, which will be I think the 2nd of December, there's a Santa run, so I'm hoping to get out on that, on Betty, hopefully. And then on the 8th of December, there's a camping weekend in Dartmoor that I'm hoping to go on as well. So that's weather permitting, as long as there isn't too much snow and ice or downpours, then I'll be going. This is like a hamlet called St Eval. There was quite a large Air Force base here. Quite interesting actually. A lot of the old houses were sold off cheaply some time ago. All these up here are new houses, but further on down there's like the Air Force, which were Ministry of Defence properties, and locals bought these houses over to my right here quite cheaply at the time. I think they were very cheap. I mean, they were down to like, I don't know, 130 grand or something like that when they were first being sold off, and they were all generally in very good repair as well. There's quite a bit of a community over here now bought these properties. Obviously they're varying in size. You've got normal 2 and 3 bedroom properties, and you've got a few larger ones, I guess, which were officers' places and stuff like that. But yeah, it's quite an interesting project, that was. Yeah, Betty's running very well. Very pleased with her as well, and the Himalayan's running really well. So I don't really want any other bikes. Although he says never say never. So as you can see in front, that's St Eval Church. I'm going to stop there and have a little look around that one, so I won't include it on this video, but I'll do another video for that one, because different people like different things. So I'm not a religious person whatsoever, but I do like going and looking at these old buildings. I think it's quite an interesting place, so I'll go and have a little look around here, and I'll bring you all back later on. There's a Commonwealth War graves here as well, so, and there's a memorial over there in front. So. Here's St Eval, in memory of those who served in the 974 gallant air crew lost their lives. Also the 22 and airmen and WAFs who were killed in bombing raids. Yeah, I knew there was 22 people were killed on this, well, on the airfield. The airfield sort of sits over there, as was, behind those trees and stuff. There's nothing much of it now. But yeah, that's St Eval. And there's Betty in all her glory, look, out in the blue skies. Quite amazing, a few clouds, but it looks a bit ominous over there. But I I'll give her a spray, so she's not very shiny at the moment, like a preservative stuff, so she's sprayed up with that. So I just lifted the helmet up. Actually, welcome back, Pete here. Just heading now down towards Mawgan Porth. And the weather's still quite good. Well, it's very good actually. Sun shining and blue skies. It's dry. Quite a lot of mud on this road. I don't know why. I think there's been lorries and stuff all. Yeah, there's a lot of mud. I don't know why there's a lot of mud there. Obviously been tipper vehicles and stuff, trucks. Got a radar station on the left hand side. I think that's all part of what is now RF St Mawgan, which is close by, sort of a listening base I think it is for submarines, I think. Something to do with the anti-submarine warfare and all that business. This road's terrible. I've just remembered how bad this road is. Full of potholes, very uneven. Yeah, so we're about 7 miles from Newquay. I might go through Newquay, I don't know yet. I just realised I'm going to have to pull up. I've just realised I haven't done my crash helmet up. Silly boy. I'll tell you what, I'm cracking up. I think it's the age thing. There you go. Yeah, I took the crash helmet off when I went and had a look around that church. Someone on the golf course. I tried golf for a while. I've tried it a couple of times. I quite like the idea of it and I quite enjoy it at times, but it's just too frustrating. I don't play golf enough. Another hobby of mine that's gone by the wayside is fishing. I used to do a lot of fishing years ago, hell of a lot of fishing. Still do a little bit with, I haven't got a kayak now because I was suffering with my hip, so I got rid of the kayak. So I still do the odd bit of sea fishing, but not much, to be honest. It's all really mostly walking and cycling, bit of gardening, obviously, camping, etc. I hope to do some more camping videos. I've just bought myself a new tent, so backpacking tent. Fantastic views from here, looking over there. So we're dropping. This is Mawgan Porth. This is Mawgan Porth. Should see just around this corner. Should get a nice view of the sea, I think. And you can see the coastal path there in the distance. People on their e-bikes. It does make life easier, I must admit. So this is Mawgan Porth. Spent many a holiday here. Lovely fish and chip shop over there, just here on the left. And the Merrymore Inn has a good little, what's the word? Beer festival. Very expensive place to property wise, Mawgan Porth. That sun's a killer. I'll tell you what, since you put a few miles on Betty though, she's pulls a lot better as well, and I'm no lightweight. I'm 16 stone, you know, 16 and a bit actually with all my gear on. Probably nearer 17 stone actually with all my clobber on. But she does pull reasonably well actually for a little 350cc engine. I mean, you're going to win no races, but telling me to slow down there, wasn't it? Oh, she sounds lush. I'm also waiting for Hitchcock's supposed to be getting some pannier rails for the 350. They were a bit out of stock. They said they were getting them in November, well, nearly in December now. I'll have to drop another email. I did see the other day they were still out of stock. So I'm going to buy some pannier rails because I'd like to do a little bit of touring possibly on Betty in the future. She's just so comfortable to sit on. I could sit on it all day. She's actually more comfortable to ride than the Himalayan. I mean, I like the Himalayan. It's a bigger bike. It's a, you know, but it's not the most comfortable seat. I've adjusted the seat a little bit, and it's a lot more comfortable. But I'd be really interested to see what this is like on a long distance journey. Because I've seen people on these bikes do huge distances, and it's just so comfy. I don't get any backache, any leg pain, any discomfort at all at the moment on her. It's just so comfy. So this is Watergate Bay we're just coming into now. This is another sort of well-to-do place, always busy here. Some nice coffee shops and stuff here actually. Sun's so bright. I was in total wrong gear going up here. So again, I'm in the wrong gear, and she just, because of the torque on this bike, it just sort of like chugs up really. A bit like the Himalayan, I think. Talk about riding into the sun. Can't believe it, it's blinding me. I haven't seen the sun for weeks. That's not exactly true, but it's been few and far between. It's a nice road, it's busy, this road into Newquay, but some nice bends. Oh, go on Betty, we'll give her a bit of stink there. I tell you what, she handles well as well, you know. Never going to be a super fast bike, but you want to get her revs up a bit and get her going around the lanes. She can take them, she can handle well. So this is sort of Porth now as we're coming in down in towards Newquay. I had a funny experience on this beach one day. When I bought a kayak, I was out. I brought it down here on the beach. You park your car over there, and actually on the beach, sort of went out in the kayak. I was just messing. I was practicing capsizing. You know, like tipping the boat out of the boat, getting back in the boat, stuff like that. So it's not very deep out there. Well, anyway, I was doing that. Next thing I know, the bloody lifeguards were out there. I thought I was in trouble. It was quite funny. So now I'm actually practicing getting in and out of the kayak. So I'm basically heading out of Newquay now, going to be sort of making my way back really home. So what I think I'll do, I think I'll end the video here, and just once again thank you so much for subscribing. I'm overwhelmed at the number of people who do subscribe to the channel. You know, it's a bit of fun for me. It's not too serious. I'm not professional in no way. I'm trying to improve the videos, and they are varied because that's just the way I am. I do lots of different things. So I know some people don't like the motorcycling, some do, and there's obviously even a bit from me job at Tesco's part-time. So you know, there's a little bit of everything on this channel. So sorry if that's not what you like, or you know, don't watch those videos, I guess. But anyway, I really appreciate the subscriptions. I really appreciate likes or comments, good or bad, indifferent, you know, things you want to see, want me to do, etc, etc. But just, you know, once again, thank you so much. I'm sort of pretty humbled really that people watch the channel, enjoy it. Anyway, that's it now really. I'll be just I'll bring you back if I find anything interesting, but it's just on main roads back to where I live now. So well, I'm gonna have to change my battery as well because it's getting a bit low. So I'll speak to you all soon. Take care for now.